1905. In the summer of 1905, Henri Matisse and André Derain worked together in Culieu on paintings that included unnaturalistic color and vivid brushstrokes. These paintings would be exhibited the same year and later criticized by Louis Vuisset, who called the pair faux, or wild beasts, for their work. Little did this critic know his review would cultivate the title for the movement Fauvism that was pioneered by Matisse and Derain in the early 20th century. Pablo Picasso's Rose period began in 1905 and is characterized by his warmer, optimistic hues and anonymous subjects. There was a sense of romantic expressionism that was portrayed in these works that seemed to represent a lighter and happier portion of his life. His experimentation with making the subjects anonymous preluded many of the abstract, modern-style artworks we would see dominate the rest of the early, mid, and late 20th centuries. In February of 1905, Frank Lloyd Wright traveled to Japan for the first time and stayed there for 3 months, studying the temples, gardens, and monuments for design inspiration. He then brought this back to America and heavily influenced a new wave of democratic minimalism and futuristic architecture. In 1905, the militant campaign begins, and campaign slogans, "Votes for Women" and "Deeds Not Words," are established by Emmeline Pankhurst and the Women's Social and Political Union of the Great Britain. This event made way for feminist artists like Georgia O'Keeffe to pioneer the way in the modern art movements of Precisionism. This art style was also modernized from Cubism and Futurism. Coincidentally, Georgia O'Keeffe began her formal art studies in 1905 in the School of Art Institute of Chicago. "1905 was also considered the year of Albert Einstein's greatest discoveries and proposed theories. He proposed his famous theory of special relativity, amongst 4 other theories. Many of his theories were mathematical explanations as to how things relate to each other, such as space and time, energy and mass. This scientific revolution inspired the futurism and celebration of motion movements that were emphasized in the works of artists such as Giacomo Balla and Umberto Boccioni.